30 years as commissioner, Stern built the NBA into the model for professional sports and launched the WNBA and the NBA Development League. His formation of NBA Cares highlighted his unparalleled commitment to social responsibility, both in the United States and around the world. In 2014, Stern was recognized for his outstanding achievements with induction into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. And now, in honor of his life and legacy, we ask you to please join us in observing a moment of silence.
Take note.
Big Beach. We're here.
My bad, Alan.
It's different this time. Happy New Year, everyone. Had to make it out for the Melo game. His comeback.
Melo.
We know he's going to get mad applause. Going to give him a lot of love here.
He deserves it. He's gonna get maybe a little bit more than he deserves, but it should be fine.
And maybe we can get our third win in a row. I don't know. What do you think? Mike
Miller? Team Mike. You know the meme gangster Mike? Let's go.
And then forward at 6'8" from Syracuse.
Touch. Nice. Frank just came down the court.
Frank just hit a three.
Not just that. It was the swag. It was the bounce. He didn't look for anything. Him and Mitch, that pick and roll tonight, the alley oops. It must have been 6 of them at this point.
That was definitely in practice. I mean, that's like their move.
They're developing chemistry. We saw that crazy dunk against Brooklyn a couple of days ago. So listen.
T-shirt up here.
T-shirt up here. Mike Miller's got this team humming on a different level. We're playing teams that are better than us, and you can see it.
Sure does.
Yeah.
And again, makes us wonder how we've been playing for the first 20-something games. Have you had Mike Miller as the coach?
But I'm not gonna dwell. Here's the thing: we're up 12 with 10 minutes left against the Blazers. Anything can happen. Not a lot of points. Melo's been going off. Lillard could go crazy, but you gotta love what you're seeing from the Knicks tonight.
I'm loving everything I'm seeing. I'm seeing the defense. I'm seeing plays. I'm seeing real smart basketball decisions by Mike Miller, knowing when to put people on and off the court.
Timeouts.
Timeouts. And we're seeing Reggie Bullock, who's actually scoring.
Everyone wants shirts, not us. All right.
Oh my God.
Look at her. Look at her.
This was the son that I always wanted.
Damn.
Sorry, Terry.
That's hilarious.
Yo.
Okay. Wow.
I'm like in amazement. This is what we have been wanting to see from Frank.
I think you know what play we're talking about. I'm not even gonna. Wow. I think we're kind of in shock.
I don't know what to do.
It feels like something I wrote in a book that came to fruition.
It feels surreal. Weirdly enough, even we had this 29-point lead.
We couldn't even count it.
Hold on, I took my phone out to minus the numbers because I couldn't do simple math anymore.
It's crazy.
And the weird thing was the crowd was unusually silent, almost like we were all in shock.
And what was going on? Just listen. Frank Ntilikina tonight, excellent passing, that dunk, his shooting. He hit that three when he came up the court and took it with confidence. Finding Mitch, incredible. You cannot tell me shit about David Fizdale,
right?
But you can. It's very clear now, and it had Mike.
This is Mike Miller's Knicks. That's what's going on. This is Mike Miller's Knicks.
And his team would have been way better had he taken over earlier, but it happened already. But I'm gonna dead the talk. Just Reggie Bullock coming in tonight, hitting threes, being a real shooter, being what we wanted Wade Ellington to be.
Yes, I did want Wade Ellington to see that.
So, listen, I don't want to say the P word, but listen, 3 in a row for the first time this season. This team is looking confident. It's 2020.
It's
a new
2020,
decade.
and now we're all hyped for our LA trip, so join us.
Yeah, we're going to LA next. We'll do our post game outside, but what a performance by the Knicks tonight. Insane. Okay, back in the car. I think it's hard for us to even put our thoughts together because it didn't feel real. You're moving the car forward. What's going on?
I'm not moving the car forward. The car was in park and it just moved a little bit. All right.
Mitchell Robinson, 11 for 11, 22 points. They could not stop him. This kid is so special. Him and Frank tonight.
He is golden. And watching him and Frank play off each other, they so clearly have like a camaraderie and like a thing with each other.
The twin telepathy. That's what I'm saying. And listen, we were running pick and rolls under Fizdale. I don't know why. All of a sudden, running pick and rolls out the wazoo with Miller. Frank and Mitch pick and roll. Mitch rolls to the basket. Frank throws it up over and over. We saw that crazy dunk in Brooklyn. We saw tonight. Maybe 5 or 6 times they hooked up on that alley-oop. Randall's playing more in control. There's just so much good going on. Bullock, I got to shout out to Reggie Bullock tonight. Came in.
Right. Only gave us a few minutes, which is fine.
3 for 5 from 3. He's going to be the shooter we needed. He replaced Dodd in the rotation today. I think he will maybe for the rest of the season. That's somebody we have option for next year too. So Bullock could be here long term. Mike Miller's done such a good job. He's now 6-6.
Wow.
Fizdale was 4-18. And what this tells me is, we're 5 games out the playoffs. Yes, that's the P word we've been avoiding.
He keeps using the P word.
But right now, the top 2, the teams with the biggest winning streak in the Eastern Conference right now are the Milwaukee Bucks and the New York Knicks. Literally. The longest winning streaks in the Eastern Conference right now are the Knicks and the Bucks at 3 wins.
That doesn't even sound right. Also, what doesn't sound right is the fact that we beat the Pistons. Oh, the Pistons. Oh my goodness.
The Blazers.
The Portland Trail Blazers by 24 points. I'm like, was this not the team that blew us out by like a 27-point
30
game
or whatever it was a couple
weeks ago? I'm like, I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock that we played so well. I'm so happy that we played so well.
The defense has been so much better under Miller. This is one of the biggest things. The effort level on defense has just changed. I think Miller just holds guys. He's just old school coach.
Holds them accountable. And so smart with his timeouts.
Oh man.
Because there was a point where we had like an 18-point lead.
Yep.
And we were both like kind of looking at the score like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It was 15, now it's 18. And he immediately called the timeout, and I know another coach would have allowed that 18-point lead to start dwindling, and then when it got to like an 8 or 10-point lead, then be like, okay, let's call a timeout. He called a timeout while we were ahead,
while things were good,
nicely ahead.
Yep.
Almost to kind of reset these guys, like, okay, guys, yeah, we have the 18-point lead, but you know what we do need? A 20-something point lead. And he definitely seems to be in their head, like you said, holding them accountable. Knows when to switch out players.
His rotations are so important.
Not allowing players to get exhausted, tired, or get into foul trouble. Which is a big thing.
He nips it in the bud.
So,
he's a quick actor. I feel like, what I feel like it is? He's proactive.
Instead of reactive.
Yeah, instead of allowing a problem to happen, like your point is so great. We've seen this a million times, right? A team's up a ton. Well, the Knicks, let's use the Knicks as an example. They're up a ton. Then the other team makes a run late, and now the confidence is gone, and you call a timeout, and now it's like the other team went into the other excited. They're coming out even more ready to pounce. You're coming in almost nervous because you've already lost the points. You lost the lead. He early said, no, let's take this time out. Let's talk about 8 minutes left. Let's refocus. These guys just seem to be much more serious. They're playing smart basketball. They're growing and they're developing. And I love it. Let's keep winning games. We're out to LA next. Hopefully we can go see them. They're going to play Phoenix. Not tomorrow, but the day after. That's the beginning of the West Coast trip. Then we got the 2 LA games. So exciting times ahead. But Mike Miller saved this season. I'm telling you, things felt really bad.
2020, Mike Miller.
Mike Miller 2020, son. Peace. It's Terry and Trey, and you know the vibes. If you like the show,
please subscribe. And to check out some of our other stuff, click right here.